guys, hope you are very well, whatever you've been up to this week, whether you're back at school or whether you're still at home. I hope it's been fun. And this morning Ben is doing our game and Lucy is sharing the thought with us, so we're in for a real treat, I am sure. But a bit of Soul Kids news before that. You guys will have known Bex. She's been on our kids team and she is on a Sunday morning with us every week, and then if you're part of our 4:30 service, she serves like every kind of couple weeks there, so I'm sure like you all will know her. And this week is her last week with us on the Soul Kids team. She's been with us for a year and we're going to miss her so much, but she's going to become a school teacher, so she's going to go and teach. So I would love to have Bex as my teacher, so we wish her all the best. She has asked me to send on her love to you guys and her goodbye, and we did a video, me and Bex, for Red and Green, if you wanted to check that out and see her face for the last time. But yeah, we'll miss her. That's just to let you guys know. In September she's off teaching and she'll probably still be on team with us maybe once a month, but we won't see her as regularly as we have been used to when we used to be able to gather before lockdown. And the second piece of Soul Kids news is we're thinking up currently and planning some exciting stuff for summer. So it'll be mostly online with different bits, so keep your eyes peeled. Your parents or guardian will have an email about it in the next few weeks, and we're going to be mixing up the videos, so just hold fire and yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for different videos and some exciting stuff happening in the summer to keep us all occupied during those long summer holidays. Amazing. So over to Ben for the game, then it'll be Lucy, and I'll be watching alongside you all at home. See you next week.
Hey Soul Kids, it's me Ben and I'm going to be leading the game today. I hope you've all had a good week, and today's game is going to be 4 secret items and you're going to need to try and guess what they are, okay? I'm going to show you an item hidden in some sort of container like this one. So there is something in here and you've got to try and guess what it is. And I'll give you 3 different hints for you to try and work out what it is, okay? So, this is your first item, hidden away. And you see, I've chosen this container, but that doesn't mean that it's something that fills this whole container, okay? So just be aware of that for future ones, because it might try and trick you out. So, this first item, it's something that's commonly found in houses, but very much more commonly found outside, okay? That might give you a good hint. Second thing, it's something that's living, it's alive. I can't hear anything moving around in there, so that might also give you a bit of a hint. And the third thing, it's green. Okay? So hopefully you had a good guess. And this first item is a little houseplant. So you might have some of them lying around in your house, or maybe you'll just have a bit of a peer out a window somewhere, but that'll be somewhere you can find it. Okay? Now, this second item that I've got is hidden in this container, okay? So, there's another 3 hints. This one's a bit tricky, it's a bit of a puzzle, but the first hint is this is a man-made object, but it isn't found in every house, okay? So, you've probably seen one of these before, but you may not have one in your house, okay? Second hint. It has 6 different colours on it, okay? And third and final hint, hopefully you'll get it, it's cube shape, okay? Hopefully that's enough. And if you haven't got it, it is a Rubik's Cube. Maybe you've got one, maybe one of your friends have got one, maybe you know how to solve it. That'd be very impressive, okay? I wonder how quickly some of you can solve it. Okay. Now, this third item, it's a bit of a bigger container, but it's all I have around. Okay, this third item that's hidden in here, this is sort of the reason for all of us being here and watching this video today. Okay? The second hint, is it varies quite a lot in different shapes, sizes and colours. So you're probably going to have one around your house, but it might not look the same as mine. It probably won't. And third hint, it's part of history. Okay? Hopefully you've got it, because this one is very important for us being here today. It is a Bible! Hopefully you got that. You've probably got one lying around your house somewhere. If not, that's okay. I'm sure you can pick one up somewhere. Maybe, borrow one from somewhere else. Maybe your parents have one. But it's sort of the reason for us being here today. Now, this is the fourth and final item, okay? It's the biggest container. It's in a big, big box, okay? Now, I'll hold it on screen. This item, it's a bit of food. Does that help you? There's a lot of food out there, could be anything. Second hint, usually it's bought in the fruit and veg section of the supermarket, okay? Quite often that's the first section you go in. I know in Asda it's definitely right on there, right in the entrance. The third hint, most commonly it's brown in colour. It's also quite commonly known as a red one as well. Okay? That might be enough. You might have got it by now. I'll give you an extra hint anyway. If you've watched the first Shrek movie recently, he says ogres are a lot like this because they have layers. Have you got it? It's a bit more of a difficult one, but if you haven't got it, or if you have got it, it's an onion. That's all that is in the box. Just a little onion. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed today's game. It's a bit of a different one, a bit of a silly one, but who knows. Hope you had good guesses, good fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Hi Soul Kids, it's me Lucy. I hope you've had a really good week this week. So this month we're going to be looking at our favourite psalms. So that means each week a leader is going to be choosing a psalm from the Bible and telling them what they love about it. Okay, so I have chosen Psalm 62, which is a Psalm of David. But first, if you don't know what a psalm is, the Psalms are a big book in the Bible, which is about in the middle of the Bible, and it's basically made up of all of these different songs and poems which were sung as worship to God. A lot of them were written by King David, but they were also made by other people as well. Okay, so Psalm 62 is my favourite. I'm going to read it to you from the NLT translation. If you want to follow along with me, you can. But it's okay if you don't have a Bible on hand. Okay. I wait quietly before God, for my victory comes from him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will never be shaken. So many enemies against one man, all of them trying to kill me. To them, I'm just a broken down wall or a tottering fence. They plan to topple me from my high position. They delight in telling lies about me. They praise me to my face, but curse me in their hearts. Let all that I am wait quietly before God, for my hope is in him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will not be shaken. My victory and honour come from God alone. He is my refuge, a rock where no enemy can reach me. O my people, trust in him at all times. Pour out your heart to him, for God is our refuge. Common people are as worthless as a puff of wind, and the powerful ones are not what they appear to be. If you weigh them on scales, together they are lighter than a breath of air. Don't make your living by exhaustion, or put your hope in stealing. And if your wealth increases, don't make it the centre of your life. God has spoken plainly, and I've heard it many times. Power, O God, belongs to you. Unfailing love, O Lord, is yours. Surely you repay all people according to what they have done. So, this psalm talks about so many different things, and it addresses different problems in life. But I found, and this is why it's my favourite, I found that all of these problems David is just telling us to always look back to God because he has all of the power, and if we can't do something, then God can. So it's saying to wait quietly before the Lord. And I don't know about you guys, but often my head is full of loads of loud thoughts, and it's hard to just be quiet sometimes. It's hard to just sit down and just be still. So it just reminds me to sit before God, and that sounds kind of strange, but what it actually means is just maybe in the morning or before you go to bed, or just whenever you have some time, just sitting quietly and still and just saying to God, God, please come and be with me now. Just come and sit with me. Thank you, Jesus. And just sitting there for a few minutes. I know some people like to do this for half an hour. For me, I really find that difficult, so I do it for about 15 minutes, but even if you're just doing it for a few minutes, that's okay. So some of the things that it says is, like, one of the things it says is, so many enemies against one man, all of them are trying to kill me. So this is written by King David, and at the time, King David had loads of people that were trying to kill him, and unlike David, I don't have a lot of people trying to kill me, but I still have hard times in my life, as everyone does. And sometimes I really find it difficult to address those and to not worry about those because they're hard. That's what hard times do. It's just hard, and they make you worry and they make life a bit more difficult. So this psalm keeps on telling me to look to God and ask God for his help, because God is my rock and my salvation, is what it says. And what that means is he's the rock, so he's not going anywhere. He's the rock, so he's just going to stand there and he's going to be firm, and he's not going to break like humans. He's going to stay like this forever because he's so powerful and he's so strong. And he is my salvation, which means that Jesus died for me. So it means all of my sins have been forgiven. That doesn't mean that I can sin and just get away with it. It means that if I sin, I can say sorry to God and he's going to forgive me. And it means that I can go to heaven if I follow Jesus for every day of my life. And it also says that God is my fortress where I will not be shaken. And from that, I take from that there's no way that I'm going to be shaken off this tower. And say if this is a tower of my relationship with God, and I'm on it somewhere. So I'm not going to get shaken off it because it's so wobbly, like there's an earthquake or something, and I'm not going to fall off it. I'm going to stay here because God is so powerful and he's so holding on to me that he's never going to let go, because I just won't be shaken off by any sin or any enemies that will come for me. So again, this psalm is telling me to trust in God at all times. And David addresses his people and he says, "O my people, trust in him at all times. Pour out your heart to him, for God is our refuge." So that means no matter how difficult life is, we can always look to God. And we can be really vulnerable and just say, "God, please help me with all the things I'm struggling with." And even if you don't know what you need help with, God knows. So you can just say, "God, whatever is going on in my messy brain right now, please just help me with that. Just give me some peace." And you just need to thank him. And so Psalm 62 is my favourite psalm because it reminds me to always look back to God and to thank him for it, to thank him for his unfailing love and his mighty power every day. Okay, so that's about why Psalm 62 is my favourite psalm, and I'm just going to wrap up by praying for us. So you might want to just sit down or find a place where you're not going to be distracted and just close your eyes and just invite God into your life. Okay. Dear Jesus, please come and sit with us now. Please be our peace. Whatever is going on in our heads, please just put it at rest. God, come and sit with us. We just invite you to come. Just Holy Spirit, come. Just be with us throughout this day. Help us make the right decisions. Help us look to you in the very hardest times. And even when we're happy, God, help us thank you for that. And every day, no matter what the circumstance, just let us look back to you and focus our eyes on you. For you are our salvation and will never be shaken. Amen. Okay, guys, it's been great to talk to you. I'll see you soon. Bye.